Okay, so we got like a different type of the video. This video is going to be basically discussing what this trader AG Trades is talking about. The dude just came to me recommended maybe like 2 months ago and start watching his channel, start watching the videos, and this video helped me become more profitable and also pass all these accounts. I'm max allocated with Top Step. I got 550K accounts with Express, all that good stuff. And this is what helped me. This is what helped me understand these psychology twists. Like, you got a strategy, you got all that good stuff. What's the next thing that you can do? Start working on. This is the psychology that's gonna help you pass accounts fast. And I've been preaching it, and this is again what the sauce came from. So I'm gonna kind of go through this video, play a little bit of it, and kind of nitpick the parts that really spoke to me. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the video of this. Again, the title is basically his title, so that's where the titles come from. So I'm just giving you clarification on that. So get it rolling.
Them, my code AG will give you a discount, but this isn't what that video is for. The point is, I would go and get a zero account with Alpha Futures or some sort of cheap account, because chances are, if it's your first account, you're going to blow it. If it's not, then I would still go for it, because the cheaper accounts are better if you don't already know that you can get big payouts. What beginners do that, is a really big issue is you guys will end up risking like $100 on your 50K evaluation account. People need to understand that this money is not real money. It's all demo money. So I don't understand why. This part really killed it for me, because this is something I was working on. I was risking too less on the accounts. Some people have problems blowing accounts. Me personally, I wasn't having necessarily time blowing accounts, but I was just being in accounts for so long, I would end up just like being on tilt. I'll be in account for a month or something like that. So I wouldn't blow accounts like super fast. I would just really risk less and be in Top Step accounts or wherever funded accounts way too long. And this mindset of trading your drawdown, letting if you got a $2,000 drawdown, trade, like literally risk 1,000, get 1,500, and go ahead and get out of the eval is the mindset that you need to have moving forward. And he kind of explains it in this video, but I've been saying it as well. But this part was very important. Why people are so scared to risk heavy on these accounts. If you have a profitable system, the point is you need to use your profitable system, and when you see an A+ trade, only on A+ trades, you go in super heavy risk. I personally, what I do is if I have 2,000 of drawdown on my eval, I will risk $1,000 of the drawdown and try to pass the account in 2 trades. Okay, so I'll risk 1,000 to make 1,500, and if I do that twice in a row, I pass the account. Again, we are transparent on this channel, man. Like I said, I am going to take a payout on one of my accounts. Once I take that payout, since I am taking it a little early, then that account will be gone, and then I'm going ahead and passing another one. And literally, I started this account Monday. This is that account I just started Monday, and you can literally see it right here. So I started this account Monday, and I'm literally doing what we're literally talking about it, right? We started this account Monday. I didn't trade to Tuesday, which is today. I didn't trade because it was a holiday, whatever. And yeah, and you can see we are up 3% or fin past. I'm literally doing this. If I don't, right? Let's say I lose 1,000 and then I lose another 1,000. So what? I just spent 50 or $100. Okay, I blew an account. It's not that deep. And a lot of you guys need to understand that prop firms are an ROI game, return on investment. It doesn't matter if you blow accounts. I blow accounts to this day. I blew 2 evals this week and I'm consistently profitable. It doesn't matter, okay? You need to risk heavy and pass the evals fast, because if you have a profitable strategy, you are wasting time by spending months on your evaluation accounts. Risk 1,000, make 1,500, or whatever account size you're on, try to pass it in 2 trades or blow it in 2 trades. When I see my students, I tell them I would rather have you blow your account in 2 trades than take 2 months to pass an evaluation account, because that's just a waste of your time. If you want to get to this, guys, see it as a waste of time. You have to see it as a waste of time. If you're in evals that too long, you guys see it as a waste of time. I am speaking from a person that was in evals for months. You're wasting your time. Get in and out of the evals so you can go ahead and start making profit. And go ahead and start making gains on the account and getting to the point where you can actually get payouts and all that good stuff. And it helps when you are getting to the accounts quick, fast, easy. Something else he does not talk about, at least for me, this was big, and I kind of put this in my psychology. If you realize that you can pass an account within 2 days or 2 or 3 days, you will stop holding on to the express accounts. Meaning, when you get the express accounts, you're going to trade a little more free. You're going to trade a little more better, because your psychology is not going to be like, it took me 5 months to get this account, I don't want to lose it. My mind is more adapting to like, I don't really care about losing the express account. Obviously don't want to lose the express account XYZ, but it's like, if I lose it and I lose one of the accounts, I'm like, okay, it just takes me about 2 or 3 days to pass another one. You see what I'm saying? Like, it helps with psychology, and not only just passing the accounts, just because you want to pass accounts to get them out quicker, but on the back end, I feel like it helps as well, because you're not trying to hold the express accounts to this like staring at the brick wall where I cannot lose them. Like, if you lose them, say, okay, I'll just pass another one, in the next 2 to 3 days, I have another express funded account. Those 5-figure months, you need to start being a little more aggressive with your risk. Now, this is only if you know what you're doing and you have a profitable strategy and you know what an A+ setup looks like, right? So you see your setup, execute, risk heavy, pass that evaluation in 2 trades. It's going to suck. It's going to be hard to stomach that risk at first, but it is literally necessary for you to scale up. Okay, so please start doing it if you're not already. Now you've passed your account. You have one account, and let's assume again, right? We have a 2K drawdown on our 50K account, right? What do you do, and how do you get that payout? What I personally do is risk according to my win rate. So my win rate is really high. I tell my students risk a quarter of your drawdown per trade because you have a high win rate. Now, I honestly am increasing that to a third of my drawdown. So if you guys are watching this and you also have a really, really high win rate, then you can risk a third of your drawdown because you know you're not going to lose 3 trades in a row. Now, some of you may not have a high win rate. You might have a higher RR strategy. My strategy is lower RR and higher win rate, as some of you may or may not already know. So what I recommend is you figure.
Yeah, just talking about the win rate. For me personally, I have kind of like Gan, sort of like him, like it's a 1-1.1-1-5, 1-1-2. Like I said, that's my win rate. It's not usually a 1 to 3 if I'm leaving runners. So that's why I got a high win rate as well. I don't have a 1 to 5, 1 to 6, something like that. So I think that's only a specification you gotta make. But if you do have like a scalping 1 to 1, 1 to 2 type of mentality, oh yeah, this definitely is this is gonna right your alley. I don't know. I can't remember how he trades. It's very similar to mine, but a little different. But like I said, you have to watch the videos, and all his links on his videos, his link in his channel will be linked to the description. So like I said, make sure you give credit what's credit due.
Your win rate, okay, and you figure out how many trades you are not going to lose in a row, okay, and be honest with yourself. How many trades are you not going to lose in a row? You can do this from your back testing, because in your back testing, if you see, okay, I'm generally not really losing 4 trades in a row, then risk a quarter or a fifth of your drawdown per trade, okay? Don't risk a set amount of minis. Don't risk a set amount of dollars, okay? You risk a percentage of your drawdown. Now, what this means, right? If you have a $2,000 drawdown, let's say you're risking a quarter of your account. You're risking $500 per trade, okay? And what I do is I'll risk $500 per trade, but then as my account builds up, I will risk more and more, okay? So let's say I bring my $2,000 of drawdown, and now I bring it up to $3,000, right? Let's say I have a $3,500. If my account gets to $4,000, I'm going to start risking $1,000 per trade. That's how you're supposed to play the proper game. Now, when you take your payout, what I do is for my first payout, I always try to take it early so that I can reinvest it into more accounts. If you are on one account, I want you guys to go and build that account up to $3,000 or $3,500, okay? And what you're going to do is take a payout of $1,000 or $1,500 because that will leave you with $2,000 in the account still, so your drawdown is still there, but you have $1,000 or $1,500 in your bank account that you are going to use for more accounts later, okay? So you just taken your payout of $1,000 or $1,500, you have $2,000 left in your account. What do you think you're going to do? The exact same thing, and my hair is flying.
You do the exact same thing. So that's what we are embarking on, that second part where it's like I got the first payout, then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take this payout and then we'll go ahead and invest it. To the point where my cushion, I didn't have a leave a buffer yet. So I'm kind of debating that. I haven't necessarily took the payout just yet. I'm thinking about still doing it. But this will be like where you quote unquote take the buffer and allowing that buffer to, to keep the account. But I think his idea obviously works as well, which he's working it, which is obviously leaving that buffer, then taking the payout, and then that way you keep the account. Like I said, I think to each their own on that standpoint. But again, if it's not your first payout, I feel like you do that. If it is your first payout, I'm cool. In my mindset, it's like this is my first payout. I'm really cool with just getting it as it comes. Like as soon as I'm eligible, which I was and am, and so it's like that's my mindset going. But I think both mindsets, I think correct. It's just kind of to each their own. Kind of skip through. I don't want to make this video too long. Maybe, like I said, watch the full video if you want to. I don't want to make watch the whole video right here. But like I said, watch the video if you want to.
$1,000 out of one account. At that point, you're just going to keep on, doing the same thing, risk a quarter until you blow that account. Okay, because at some point you're going to blow that account. I would stick with that one account until you blow it, and keep following what I just said. Now, let's get into what you're going to do with that money that you got from payouts. Okay. The biggest mistake I see people make is they will get their money from payouts, start showing off, start telling their family and friends, and it's cool. It's an amazing first achievement, but you need to take that money and reinvest it into more accounts, okay? So if you had one account, I recommend going to 3 accounts, or if you're in a financially good situation, go to 5 accounts right away, right? I think most of you guys should be going from 1 to 3 accounts to 5. Now with 3 accounts, you're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to copy trade the 3 accounts, risk $1,000 on the eval to make 1,500, boom, 2 trades in a row, right? You're going to win 2 trades in a row, and you pass. The point is, guys, you need to be passing those evals in 2 trades. You get to the actual account, you risk a percentage of your drawdown, right? You build your accounts up to 3.5K, and you take that $1,500 payout, or you build it to 3K and you take a $1,000 payout, whatever it is. Pay yourself out so that you have money to cover the next set of accounts. And with those accounts, now that you've taken that first payout of, whatever, you have $2,000 left in your account, you, again, do the same thing, risk a percentage of your drawdown. Now, what will happen is when you get to 5 accounts, right, and you've passed them, and let's say I've taken my, $5,000 or $7,500 payout because it's $1,000 or $1,500 across 5 accounts, right? Let's say I've taken my $7,500 payout. Now I have 5 accounts with $2,000 of drawdown. I'm going to be risking $500 a trade, right? But across 5 accounts.
I mean, the guy's giving that sauce, man. I mean, it's just like I said, I don't know how. There's clarity. Don't know. Like I said, it seems legit. I mean, look at his videos. From my standpoint, it seems legit. don't know what he's doing X, Y, and Z on the back end. Again, from my standpoint, he seems legit. But either way it goes, I'm not here to debate that. Again, he seems legit. It's more debating like this psychology helped me. Either way it goes. So whether he's legit or not, I think he is. But if he's not, I mean, I can't do nothing about that. I will say that his video is definitely ideal to look at the market. It makes sense from my psychology standpoint, from an ROI standpoint, right? And he's looking at it like that through the lenses of that. It makes complete sense. And now he's talking about investing in the payouts. Don't pay yourself out. Put them back into more accounts. Do the exact same thing, and you're scaling it. That's what we're in that mindset of trying to do. But this again is giving you the rule brick and the template of what that looks like, what should you do, and how that is. And again, you can make small tweaks in different things. Like I said, I don't think we trade the same, but it's just different things, right? Where tweak this idea more to what suits you, but I think, and I would say this to everybody that is looking into, increasing lot sizes, increasing prop firms, all that stuff like that. This mindset of getting in and out of the account it's a game changer. There's no reason for you to be in an account for 4 days. 4 days or longer. If you're in an account for 4 days longer, it's no reason. Within a week, you should have blown that account. Let's talk about it. You should have blown that account, or you should pass. If it's 4 days, like I said, I'm really talking about 4 trading days. I feel like that's a little too long as well. I think it needs to be 2 or 3 trading days. For me, I really have one. For me, I started the account Monday, traded. Then Tuesday, I didn't trade all because it was a holiday. So technically, I'm on my second, quote unquote, it'd be Wednesday, but technically, I'm on my second trading day, and I'm looking to pass account or have the loss. And then if I don't know, because draw limit like that, if I lose the account, I'll just get another one, right? It's a-okay. You're going to sleep good. You take a loss, it's a-okay. Just rinse and repeat and understand your strategy. And I think getting out of the account just makes so much sense. And then obviously he's talking about the risk full management on the backside of how you keep yourself, putting in more profits and all that good stuff. So I won't make this video too long. I think this was 5 video. I came across it again. I was like, let me do a video. I don't see people doing like reviews of people talking about this. I thought it'd be different, and I thought it'd be cool. And it definitely helped me. So I was like, either way it goes, I might do it again, just because it's understanding the content that's given out and then explaining it, and then seeing nitpicking what really spoke to you. I thought was important. So that's all for this video. Like I said, join Discord, and then also, if not, links and descriptions will be AG trades video as well, will be in the description. So got too much to say? That'll be it.